Hello and welcome back to another Scriptcase by Jamie episode, and in this episode we are going to be talking about converting your project. So as you may know, within the Scriptcase environment up here within the menu and tools, we have some converters available to us, and these allow us to convert from previous versions of Scriptcase to the latest version of Scriptcase. So for instance, we have here version 6 to version 9, version 7 to version 9, or version 8 to version 9. So if you had any of these older versions of Scriptcase and you have your projects developed in there, or your platform, whatever it is you have, and you want to migrate that over, then you can do by using one of these converters. Now, at any point, your version may be obsolete, like it is here. We do no longer see version 5 or version 4, 3, 2, 1. They're such old systems now. And even so, converting from version 6 to version 9, is that something you really want to do? Because it is a different version of PHP. It is different versions of many things, actually. It's pretty complex. Now, from version 7, 8, maybe 8, absolutely, of course, previous version to the new version, it shouldn't be so bad. But at the same time, we are then moving from PHP 7.6 it was, I believe, to now what, PHP 8.1. So there is a big difference between the two, big difference. And converting your old project to your new project, well, it's going to go so far because you are going to have custom code. And with that custom code, you will have to make updates. And what may be a better option than converting your old platform to your new platform is maybe copying from your old environment to your new environment. Because if you have version 6, now I do not have version 6 installed here, but if you do have version 6 by chance, still, because I don't have it no more, I still have my license, so you can still have your license for that. There are lifetime licenses that you can get with Scriptcase, so you may well have a license for that in a fully functional older environment. So here, all I would do in that case is I would open and recreate the same applications from one platform to another, and then within the alternative environment I would just open up then, or like I say, recreate those applications and then replicate the settings from one to the other, copy those over, copy the scripts over, and then debug your applications as you are recreating it within the latest version of Scriptcase. Of course, if you are able to come back to the converters and use those and simplify that process, then maybe that's something you want to do. At the same time, once you've converted, you will for sure realize that there are going to be some differences. Some applications will break, and then in that case, I would actually start a new project. Now, it's important to note that within the Scriptcase environment, you are able to import previous applications. So you can go ahead and copy that application from the old project, bring it into the new project that you are recreating, and reuse those applications if they are still functional. And if they are not, then of course you can go ahead and build it from scratch within no time at all, because it's pretty much going to be a copy and paste. And if not, then you will have many new options to choose from, because that is really the only upside from that, is that there are many more features available within the latest version of Scriptcase versus the older versions, especially version 6, which was pretty buggy back in those days. Now, version 9, well, version 9's pretty awesome, and there are a lot of changes from 8, 7, 6 especially, and that is definitely something to be fully aware of. Now, it is important to note, as you can see, that typically from version to version of and next version of Scriptcase, that you are able to migrate your platform from a previous version to the new version. And the best times, of course, are always from one version to the next. not from 5 previous versions in the past, because there, of course, you are going to have issues. So with version 6, I would expect to maybe have a lot of issues. Version 7, maybe a few. Version 8, it would be bearable, because there would more than likely only be the PHP changes within the code from PHP 7.6 to version 8 maybe, and that is maybe it. But of course that will all depend on your project, how many applications you have, and of course how much code you have, and mainly from which version you are coming. So that is all for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If so, give me a thumbs up or not. It's entirely up to you. And until the next video.